Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, got a radio show. Real glad about it too. You know, I hope that God always keeps me in the frame of mind to try to be sharing and try to be motivational and uplifting, even when it's not felt or wanted by some people. I have people around me who seem to not benefit at all for anything, and I can sit with them and talk to them or take meetings with them to try to encourage them. And for whatever reason, you know, they want to just keep going the way they're going. When you run into people like that, you have to pray for them. You have to just hope that one day that they release the chains on their mind and open up your mind to a new way of thinking. A couple of things I wanted to go over with you. I want you to all today, in terms of motivation, I want you to be aware of statements or old sayings that have been created that you hear over the course of time, and you may be applying them to your life, and I want you to be careful of some of them. Because some of these old sayings, man, are not designed for people who are dreamers, are not designed for people who have any aspirations of being extraordinary. These are not designs or sayings that people who want to be extremely successful at anything or have high aspirations to put these sayings into your life. Let me give you an example. Statistics say. That's it. That's the one I want you to be careful about. Statistics say. Be very careful of stats. When a person says, you know, statistics say 1 out of every, what? See, listen to me. These are things that sound like they're good, sound, solid advice, but they're setting you up for failure. And you can't adhere yourself to a lot of these sayings that's been passed down from generations, and it's not scripture. It ain't in the scripture nowhere that statistics say. It's just some people. And a lot of people who have lost have come up with these sayings to justify why they keep losing or why they lost. When I was first got started in the business, there were more stand-ups around now than it is today, because the comedy boom in 84, 85 was it was gaining a lot of momentum. It was comedy clubs, comedy nights everywhere. The statistic that a guy told me, I told him I wanted to be on the Johnny Carson show, the Tonight Show. The guy said 1 out of every 2,000 comedians ever make it to the Tonight Show. Okay. Now, when he told us that, some of the comedians in the room went, well, wow, man, that's rough. Because a guy had also said that there was approximately 6,000 comedians in the country at that time. I don't know if it was true. I'm just telling you, guy was out there spewing numbers. I have no idea how many it was. But he said 1 in every 2,000 will make it to the Tonight Show. And he let the air out of everybody in the room but me. So every night before I went on stage, I used to do this right here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da. That was the Tonight theme song. Now, I was young, opening act, nowhere near Hollywood. I was in Cleveland telling jokes at one-nighters, but that was my thing. Because I was bent and determined that if it's 1 in 2,000, okay, why don't I just be the one? Be careful when people say statistics say, because they are set up for failure if you're going to adhere to them. See, that 1 in so many people win the lottery, but if you don't play the lottery, you ain't going to be the one to hit. Now, when the dude hit, you go, wow, he was lucky, but he played. Here's another one. Maybe it's not meant to be. All right, let's go one step further. I guess it wasn't the Lord's will. Don't you dare blame God for something you may have not done yourself. Because you didn't get the proper education, because you didn't do the things you were supposed to do, because you didn't stay to the task, because you quit, turned around, and went the other way. Now, maybe it wasn't the Lord's will. These are all statements that sound like sound advice, but they ain't all the time got nothing to do with you. Stop letting these old fogey sayings get in your way of what can happen in your life. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Why? Who came up with this? Who came up with this? If you don't pour all your efforts into one thing, how are you going to be great at that one thing? If Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird had not played basketball sun up to sundown, Magic Johnson didn't go to Michigan to get an education. Larry Bird ain't go to Indiana to get an education. These cats was balling. Michael Jordan didn't go to North Carolina to get an education. They went to play ball. They went to do one thing. Tiger Woods didn't go to Stanford to get an education. He went to play golf. Soon as he got good enough, he gone. These is guys that put all their eggs in one basket. See, what's cool with putting all your eggs in one basket is you now can maximize your effort and laser beam what you're doing. Your problem is all you got to do is make sure what is your basket made out of. If your basket is made out of faith, hope, hard work, and belief, then guess what? That's a good basket. I'm dumping all mine in it. Because ever since I was a young dude, I've been telling jokes. One thing only. Even when it got ugly and I was living in a car, I never quit telling them jokes, man. I just kept believing that them jokes was going to pay me one day. And I'd be doggone if it didn't. I ain't take no time off, go work at the Walmart, get me a job, go back to Ford and beg for my job back. Hey, man, put all your eggs in a basket. Just make sure that your basket is made up of faith, hope, belief, hard work. Your basket woven by God, what you tripping for? You defeating yourself. Where is your faith? Where is your belief? Where is your trust? At one point in time, you got to believe that God can do what he say he gonna do, because he done it for others. He'll most certainly do it for you. Be careful of these sayings that's out here that's aligned by losers and people to justify why they are not succeeding. Don't apply this stuff to your life and it ain't got nothing to do with you. You're gonna mess yourself up. All right? Okay.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, rabbit hunters, squirrel chasers, bird feeders, giraffe watchers, zoo attendees, Disney lifetime membership people, reporters, influencers of any kind, sick people.
Check.
Anybody.
Junior.
Teachers.
Yay.
Waste management control. Truck drivers. Uber. Whoever you are that needs some uplift this morning, we are here for you. We are here for you. And now for those of you that are over 80 years old, here's a little something for you. I'm climbing up on the rough side of the mountain every day. I'm climbing up.
Really?
Yes, Lord. That's a little something for everybody this morning. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show, everybody. Get your attitude together. Get your gratitude together. Get your altitude together. But it starts with gratitude that affects your attitude that has direct correlation with your altitude. That's what we do. And this show stars some very capable people. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Mississippi, Monica, Kill Space. They call him Junior, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy Jr.
Yes, sir.
What today, pray tell?
Yes, Uncle. Let me ask you something.
Could
man.
it be now?
Do you be hard on yourself? Do you give yourself enough credit? I know a lot of people, that's the thing I'm thinking about, because I thought about where I'm at today and my birthday coming up, and do I give myself enough credit for what I've done? I think I should be doing something more.
Well, the problem with us is we are always in chase mode, and we're not enough in gratitude mode. And I'm guilty of the same thing because I'm extremely hard on myself. And people around me have to tell me all the time, you tripping. You need to slow down. You need to enjoy your life a little bit more because of the work you've put in and you've done. Mm-hmm. But that comes from not enough gratitude. And I'm very guilty of this myself, Junior. Because, see, we so busy in the chase game that we fail to realize how much we done caught. See, you've been chasing, but you also been catching. And when you fail to realize how much you've caught, your focus is on the chase, and then you lose the gratitude of what you've caught. So you, as your birthday approaches, and you realize that I'm not where I want to be, but can you not also realize that you ain't where you was? Let the church say amen.
Well, amen.
Boy,
I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what, man? You need to go somewhere and sit down, man. Shut up. More, because all you got to do is think back when it wasn't going this well.
All right.
More gratitude affects your attitude, which is the direct correlation with your altitude. We'll see y'all. We'll come back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. I got Shirley. Don't even worry about it. Coming up next, prank phone call.
Oh, God.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nep?
We're dealing with too much chicken, y'all. Yeah.
What you mean?
Too much chicken.
That's the thing.
You people need to back up off this chicken. Okay? This is too much chicken, cat dog, if you would.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Jason, please. This is Jason. Hi, Jason. My name is Remy. I'm calling with BPE TMC. How's your day going?
I'm doing fine, but what's a BT, whatever that is?
BPE TMC, it's an organization. We've been around for the last 5 years, and we're trying to help different things in the black community. And I wanted to reach out and give you a call and see if you would be on board or help signing a petition that we're going to have going around with BPE TMC, if you don't mind.
Okay, what is it about?
Well, BPE TMC, Jason, is black people eat too much chicken. And what we're trying to do is cut back the shortage of chicken.
Black people eat too much chicken? What the hell is this?
My name is Remy, sir.
Okay, what you mean by black people eat too much chicken? What's wrong with you, man?
We've done a test study, And we realize, sir, that black people are the ones that are eating too much chicken. And what we want to do is try to cut back because right now there's a shortage.
The Chinese and ask them, they eat all kinds of chicken. Chicken Fu Young, all this here. Chicken, the white people eat chicken alligator. All this here. Chicken stir-fried rice with chicken and all this thing. You want to come to me talking about a black person eat too much damn chicken? Did you ask the white people? I bet you didn't know with no white folks. I bet you don't go to them. You're all scared of them.
Well, sir, we're going to get to that. We're starting in the black community. Black people are the ones that seem to buy the most chicken.
Man, no chicken. Guess what? I don't eat chicken. And if I did eat some chicken, I'd be cursing. Man, who the are you big at something? You. Hey, how in the y'all got my number in it? Where you get it from?
Actually, we're getting numbers from the supermarket, and we're getting a listing of people who buy the most.
Supermarket, you get my number in no supermarket?
Sir, the main thing we're trying to get you to do is cut back on eating chicken. Now, what we want you to do...
I don't eat no chicken. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and eat some chicken. And don't call me with no about eating too much chicken. Don't even call my phone. Do you got that?
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Callaway. Is this Callaway?
Yeah, it's Callaway. Who's this?
How you doing? My name is Remy. I'm with BPE TMC. And,
Who?
My name is Remy, sir. I'm with BPE TMC. What we're doing is we have a petition we're trying to get signed throughout the black community of some things that we're trying to actually help out in the black community.
Uh-huh.
So BPE TMC is actually an organization, and we're trying to actually save some things in the black community.
Oh, what is that? What's that stand for? What the hell is that? BPE, what is that for?
BPE TMC is black people eat too much chicken. And what we're trying to do is get...
Man, you gotta be kidding me, man. Who is this, man?
This is Remy, sir. We're trying to get you all to actually sign a petition. What's going on is black people are buying too much chicken.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this, man. Is this a white man? Who is this, man?
I am Caucasian, sir, yes.
Man, why are you calling me with this?
Well, what we're trying to do is... We're trying to get...
How did you get my number, first of all?
Actually, we're getting numbers from supermarkets that are letting us know
man,
the people that...
Man, you get the off my phone with this, man. Talk about some eating chicken. Man, you gonna make me get out and smack one of y'all. What's wrong with you?
Okay, sir, what we're trying to do is get you guys to cut back on buying chicken.
Who's you guys? What you talking about, you guys?
Well, the black community is... The black community,
sir... Hey, man, you better go on with that. We ain't got time for that, man. Don't be calling my phone with that, man.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Valerie, Val.
This is she. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Remy. I'm with BPE TMC. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. And you?
I'm very well, ma'am. Listen, what we're trying to do is, if I take a little bit of your time, we're trying to actually get a survey signed by people in the black community. We're actually trying to help out in the black community. The organization is BPE TMC, and what this is black people eat...
What is that?
That's black people eat too much chicken. So what we're doing is we're trying to get...
Black people do what? Say that one more time for me.
Black people eat too much chicken. You see, there's been a shortage in chicken. So what we're trying to do is get black people to cut back.
There's been a shortage in chicken, and you want to do a survey?
Well, what we want you guys to do is sign a petition that you're not going to eat any more chicken this year.
That doesn't even make sense. We just don't eat chicken. You know, we eat beef, we eat steak, we eat fish. I don't see you trying to pull that off the market. Now, why would you want to tell us not to eat chicken and we eat other stuff too? Where are you getting your deep findings from? Because this doesn't make any sense.
The test study, man, was over chicken, and it just seems like that.
The test study? Who did this test study?
Well, we did, man. We're BPE TMC. After doing the test study, we did realize that the black people are the ones that are eating.
Was the test only just directed to black people? I mean, did you use white people? Because white people eat chicken too. But you guys are always on diets and stuff.
Okay, ma'am. Well,
did you use Asians? What about the Hispanics? Did you use them?
Ma'am, listen. The bottom line is our first study is black people, and what we're trying to do is get you guys to cut back on eating chicken.
Your study should be everybody. This is some. Where'd you get my number from?
Man, we got numbers from the supermarkets of people that buy large.
You didn't get my number from no supermarket because I didn't get my number to no supermarket. This just don't make any damn sense. You calling me, interrupting me about some like this. This is.
Bottom line, ma'am, you're not cooking.
You don't tell me, telling me what the hell I can't eat. You don't lost your mind. You got life and twisted, sir. Yes, you do. Life twisted. Calling somebody, telling them that black people eat too much chicken. You and your partition.
Would you like to hear what the survey is actually saying?
No, I don't want to hear what the survey is actually saying, because what you're saying is about a whole bunch of.
But the survey is saying that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Valerie, this is Nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, my God. Oh,
God. Oh, God.
You know, Tommy, I love me some chicken.
Oh, Lord. All right.
What?
Thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, R. Kelly is sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Not enough.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. You're right. Clifton Powell gives dating advice to his son, Clifton Jr., on dating Sasha Obama. And Carla and I will recap our Seagram's Escape happy hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey. All right, Gina in Philly writes, my uncle brought his much younger wife over to meet me and my husband. She was cute, but her lashes were too long and her dress was too tight. I caught my husband staring at her a few times. He talks bad about women like this, but he didn't have one bad thing to say about her. Is this really what he likes?
Yeah.
You better quit looking at her.
Yeah, let's answer that question. Next question, Shirley.
You don't want to elaborate?
That's what he like. That's what he like, and that ain't what you do. And always remember this, till he talk about women who do that, that's a deflection.
So
Sitting up here with all them tight clothes on, them long eyelashes. I like eyelashes.
But, I mean, there's a point where they can be too long, though.
It's a limit.
How long? But long as they ain't on margin, I don't care.
Moving on to Tanya in New Mexico. Tanya writes, 7 years ago, I was dating a man that sold drugs, and now he's changed his life and is a preacher. He's wanting me back in his life, but I'm still a dancer, and I make great money, and I get paid for appearances. I'm sure he hasn't changed all of his ways. So why is he trying to change me all of a sudden?
Because he a preacher.
Trying to say
they're in the soul conversion business. So why is he trying to change you? How long you think you're going to be able to get up on that pole? How long? How long?
She said a dancer.
It's the pole.
She said a dancer.
Shirley.
She didn't say stripper.
Shirley.
She did.
Ain't nobody paying no money to come see you do Alvin Haley.
Ailey.
Same thing.
Him either. Ain't nobody going out here to see you do the Nutcracker.
Well, crazy.
Well,
now, so Shirley, yeah, that's why. And, he wants you back in his life, but you still a dancer. Now, why is he trying to change you? But that's it. Skip it. Go on, keep dancing. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So keep on dancing. Get that money, and your life won't go forward anywhere.
But are you working tonight, though? I'm just asking if she works.
Now, here's the other problem, too.
Dancing.
When people change, don't expect everybody to go along with the change.
That's right.
Because the majority of the people will always reference you to where you were when they knew you.
That's true.
And so her reference point is you out in them streets. Now you a preacher trying to talk to her differently, and all she see is you were selling drugs. Now I'm the baddie. So you got to be careful when you make your change and you approach people with the new you. Be very careful.
The form of dope.
That's right. No
you
judgment. Yeah. Because we all have a past. All right, moving on to Florida in Tuskegee. Florida says, I have a question. If I'm dating a man and he tells me that he's had orgies and threesomes a lot in the past, will he eventually want me to do this sort of thing too? The dating pool is so terrible now. What am I getting myself into with him?
Yeah, some orgies and some threesomes. That's what you're
I know that's coming.
Yeah.
You're dating a man, and that's what he keep telling you. So he throwing that out there. That's bait. And if you cool with it and you want to see him anyway, then you're going to have to see him and the rest of them people.
Well, she's saying the dating pool is so terrible now, so it sounds like she is going to keep seeing him because...
Well, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Because the dating pool, just because it's terrible now, don't mean you have to be in it.
Yeah. You don't have to date him.
You have to just, upgrade your standards. See, in order to not be treated badly, you must first start with not accepting bad treatment.
Amen.
That's just the beginning of it all. But if you're willing to even entertain it, then here it comes.
Yeah.
If I think for 1 minute you gonna go along with this here, then along with it we go.
Yeah. Desperation is not the answer.
What?
Not the answer.
A threesome ain't bad treatment, though. I mean, it ain't. Why are you looking at it like that? You're so against everything.
Tommy.
Yeah.
It is hard to do equal treatments in a threesome.
And you know this how. You know this how.
You can't figure out how this works.
You talking from experience?
Too difficult.
you know
Balance this out.
Why are you rubbing your forehead
Kiss.
right
1,
now?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. And kiss. 1, 2, 3,
You
4,
exhausted.
5, 6, 7, 8. And rub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles. Stop. Turn. And rub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why do you sound like you're in an exercise class?
And bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. And turn. Bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was trying to distribute that to you, and I said, man, I need to stop this here right here. I'm wearing myself out, losing count. This ain't going good at all.
Yeah, don't get involved, Florida, please. Move on. All right, Vanya in Ohio says, this is the last one, Steve. There's a part of town where couples go to have sex in the car. My cousin joked about seeing my car parked there last week. I've never been up there, but I let my boyfriend use my car. My cousin has no reason to lie, so should I confront my man with a rumor or wait to catch him slipping and bust him myself?
You really think that he finna say he was up there with your car? Confronting him right now, I am telling you right now, he is going to deny this.
To lie.
Now, on the other hand, you ain't the only one with that kind of car.
That's out the gate. That's the lie out the gate.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Save him, man.
You the only one. What? You think I'm the only one?
I love how you flip things.
I'm going to tell you
Go
right
ahead.
now. You go right on here to the police station and run a check, and you'll find out how many of these cars there. I see them all the time. You know how many times I thought that was you?
Oh, good.
He flipped it. He always
Girl, I
flips
was in
it.
that parking lot over there by that Walmart. I thought I saw your car, got out, with a baby seat in the back. Wasn't even you. And then see, I have them all the time. I thought I saw you down there at CVS the other day. That wasn't you. I pulled up on you at the drive-through down there at that window. That wasn't you. Now your cousin seen your car up there. Did he see me? Did he see me? He saw the car. Did he see me?
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Carla and I would love to thank everyone who joined us for our Seagram's Escapes pre-4th of July happy hour. Okay, it was so much fun. We had such a great time. Thank you, guys. Of course, we did our signature pink lemonade cocktail, Carla.
I tried to get in, y'all.
I know we heard.
We missed you, but thank you for trying to get in.
I tried.
It was packed, baby. Happy hour was packed. People from all over the world were checking in from Africa, Canada, the Bahamas, London, all over the country. We appreciate all of you all for listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show and joining us for our Seagram's Escapes Happy Hour. Shirley, we had a ball. And Monica was there. We had a ball.
But don't forget that Denzel and Idris called. They did. They shouted us out. They were there. They were there.
Yeah, we were
Denzel and Idris called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they checked in on the chat.
They did. Yeah, they checked in. They were busy. They just checked in to say what's up. Maybe that's why you couldn't get through. I'm just saying.
About Denzel Dixon or Denzel Snipe? What Denzel y'all talking about? Idris Williams? I know y'all ain't talking about Idris. Who y'all talking about?
Denzel and Idris, all right?
That's what their names were. Yeah, they checked in.
Yeah, but we had a great time. Thanks everyone who joined us. Pick up a Seagram's Escapes variety pack this weekend so you can sample all of the flavors. We had Jamaican Me Happy, of course. Seagram's Escapes, sip happiness. Thank you.
Yes.
Now, moving on to this, R&B superstar R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years in prison. 30 years in prison following his racketeering conviction. Following his racketeering conviction last year for using enablers to sexually abuse minors for decades. This was going on. U.S. District Court Judge Ann Donnelly spent several minutes detailing instances of abuse and violence while looking directly at R. Kelly. These crimes were calculated and carefully planned and regularly executed for almost 25 years, the judge said. You taught them that love is enslavement and violence. Okay? And although Kelly didn't speak out, one of his victims did. She went by the name of Jane Doe number 2. She told R. Kelly, "You degraded me, you humiliated me, and broke my spirit. I wished I would die because of how you degraded me." Wow.
Powerful words.
Yeah, that is very much so. So 30 years for this particular case for R. Kelly.
This is one case.
For this particular one. Yeah, 30 years.
Not enough time to me.
Yep.
And I don't care
how many more cases are there?
He should be in prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Well. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
Steve?
This case, the length of it all, the length that this thing has been happening, the fact that he was acquitted before and had a chance to walk away and get it together. And it was just too much evidence and proof of this continued behavior. You can't get mad at the system now, when the system turns around and bites you. Because, I mean, look, man, there was plenty of opportunity to do the right thing. And when you talk about doing people this way, and then, people, here's the sad part about our society. There were actually people talking about, well, they was grown women, they could have did this, they could have did that. Could have did a lot of things. Y'all ain't say that when they picked up Patty Hearst and brainwashed her. She got free and clear of all that mess just because they say she got brainwashed. We have to send those same courtesies to women of color.
That's right.
And you have to understand that, man. And the sad part of it, this was a man who was very powerful, extremely talented. I mean, this dude right here, man. This dude.
I was a fan. We all were fans.
Oh
of
my
his
God!
music.
Come on.
Just man, there was an opportunity for you to do the right thing, and you chose not to. So, this is an ugly day on so many levels because I hate to see the demise of a person.
Yeah.
I just hate to see it. But when you do it to yourself, now it's a whole nother thing when this system unjustifiably does it. When they arrest and incarcerate innocent people all the time, sitting on death row, doing time for crime they didn't do, won't review DNA reports. There's new DNA evidence out there and they won't give these brothers a new trial. That right there is the system failing us and doing what is done to us over and over. But when you do it to yourself,
Yeah, which he
I don't
did.
know what
And
to
to
tell
the
you.
women, to these young women. Yeah.
When you do it to yourself, man, you bought this on yourself. You owe no blame to no one else, man. This is all you. And then the lives that you left in shambles along the way without any remorse. All to fit into your fetishes and pleasures and demons.
Yeah. Just like the judge said,
Yeah.
you planned this.
Yeah.
You did this over and over
Man.
and over.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yep. So 30 years in prison. Yeah.
For this case, right?
For racketeering. Yeah. For-
But
for
these
this
kids, though,
particular
see,
case.
that's part, look, these kids, dog, you know a girl underage. You know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See where we at with this?
You took
Yeah.
advantage. Yeah.
Well, man, these kids, that's
Yeah.
the one for me. It's the kids.
All right. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, as you know, this weekend starts the big 4th of July holiday celebration. And I'm
today's
so
the
excited,
first.
Junior. We couldn't go without having a July 4th poem for our resident poet laureate.
Couldn't go without
Junior.
a poem.
No,
We could
no,
not.
Man.
We could
no,
not.
Can't do it. There's no way you can do it. And you're going to love the title of it because it has to do with the 4th and a lot of people that y'all going to know that's coming by your house. And it's called, Can I Get a Plate? A lot of begging going to be happening on the 4th. Can I get a plate? Here
But
you go.
wait, Junior.
Steve didn't-
Steve, did you want to say something? Did you want to introduce Junior? Did you want to? Because it's been a minute since he's given us a beautiful poem.
Oh, yeah, come on,
like
Unc.
he
I need
does.
my intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, without
him.
further ado, here is a man that you've known and loved. That could all change. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you in his usual way. We are lovingly calling him J-Rap. Ladies, J-Rap is an acronym, Junior's raggedy ass poem.
Thank you,
Come
sir.
on, J-Rap.
Got it. Can I Get a Plate is the title of this poem because the 4th. And here it is.
Let's hear it.
The 4th of July is Monday, and I want to celebrate. So, Uncle Steve, can I come over and fix me a plate? I wrote a poem to ask so you won't say no. And I didn't just want to pop up at your door because you got security and everything. I can bring my own container and aluminum foil. I can't stay too long because I don't want my potato salad to spoil. Look, I would like to have some steak, ribs, and chicken. You know, you real rich, so I know all your food gonna be finger licking. Can't ask Tommy or Carla, cause they live too far away. And you already know Shirley ain't making a damn thing that day. So I'm asking for a plate from my boss, mentor, and friend. Uncle Steve, can I please come get some barbecue? The end.
Yes,
Wow.
Nailed
Wow.
it, Junior.
Okay.
I covered everybody.
Right. You good. You did
What?
good. I got to give it to you.
Can I
Nailed
get a plate?
it.
That
know
one
I
wasn't
live by
actually too
myself.
bad, Joe.
I
It
know,
wasn't
right,
actually
Tom?
too
You
bad.
know I
Loved
live
it.
by myself. I just
Nailed
want to
it.
point out I covered everybody. Because Carla and Tommy, y'all do live too far. I ain't gonna get nothing. So I gotta go where I know everybody at. I know everybody gonna be Uncle Steve house. So Uncle Steve, just answer the question in front of the nation. Can
Well,
I come
Junior.
get a plate? Can I come?
Uh-oh, here's
A
your
rebuttal.
answer.
Here's your
rebuttal.
response is in a poem. This by far is your best poem. That's for sure. But the answer to your question is still hell no.
I'll be damned. I can't
We
believe
got
I
to
still
go. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll highlight the upcoming Invest Fest taking place next month in Atlanta right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, listen, if podcasts are your thing, there's a festival that's just for you. iHeartMedia and Charlemagne announced the first ever Black Effect Podcast Festival. I like the sound of that, the Black Effect podcast festival that aims to celebrate, uplift, and amplify Black voices in the podcast industry. The event is scheduled to take place on August 28th in Brooklyn, and it will be hosted by comedian Lil Duval, living his best life, with live podcast tapings from the Black Effect's most popular shows, like the 85 South Show, which we love. Shout out to the Young Kings that host the 85 South Show. We love them.
Love them.
DC Young Flag, Carlos Miller. We love them. We really
Chico
do.
Bean.
And Chico Bean. Yes, we love them. Another widely successful podcast under Black Effect is For Your Leisure podcast. You know about that one, Steve. We had the hosts of For Your Leisure podcast on our show recently to promote the Invest Fest. Now, this is the first ever festival of its kind. Steve, you'll be a featured speaker at Invest Fest, so you can tell us about the event, really. I think it's August 5th
Invest
through the
Fest,
7th.
when you say it's the type of festival that it is. They've done it before in another part of the country. This is the first time that it's in Atlanta.
Okay.
And it's August 5th through the 7th. It's called Invest Fest. I'm fully invested in this group. I'm fully invested I did one of the best podcasts, one of the best interviews, period, I've ever done in my career, because these young men really gave me an opportunity to share some of my thoughts about business and philosophy and things of that nature. It wasn't a showbiz type interview. And they're having this Invest Fest August 5th through 7th, everybody. If you just go to, I think it's investfest.com, I believe.
Yes, investfest.com.
Investfest.com for all the ticket information. And listen, they got some real speakers down there. I will be attending. Rick Ross will be there. Charlemagne will be there. There is a rumor. It's a rumor right now.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Wow, that's big. That's big.
Nice.
It's just a rumor right now.
You could bring them out.
I don't really do rumors, so it's this is a hint. But it's going to be filled with information on how to become successful. I think there are so many young people out there, so many middle-aged people, so many grown people out there who are still willing and wanting to put in the work to be successful. And part of it could be the beginning for you. Go down there and rub elbows with some like-minded people at Invest Fest, August 5th through the 7th. Go down there and start making some moves for yourself. Get your life on track, man. These young guys have figured it out, man, on how to share this information. It's almost too cheap to believe. It really is, man.
So what are some of the things, Steve, that you'll be talking about specifically about investing?
Well, it's not just investing, but it's when you think investing, people talk about, well, I don't have no money to put in the stock market. I don't have any money to start my own business. That's not the investment.
What is
the investment that you have to make is in you.
Oh, your brand.
Okay. All right.
You have to invest in gaining the knowledge to create the brand that you want to be. You've got to invest your time to educate yourself on the moves you need to make. This ain't about you needing money.
Okay.
This is about you needing knowledge to get to the money. I understand the end goal is the money. Please believe me, I'm not crazy. But before you can make money, you've got to have an understanding of what this is. And InvestFest will give you an opportunity to learn the things you need to learn. And knowledge is power, man.
Yes,
knowledge is power. So go to investfest.com. It's August 5th through the 7th. Come and meet all of the successful people that you're talking about. I understand that Don Peoples could be there also. There's some really heavy people in our community that know how to make money in real estate and all tech and all types of stuff. Investfest.com, everybody. August 5th through the 7th, come check out your book.
All right, Steve. Coming up next, it is the nephew with the prank phone call for today, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is my neighbor's T-shirt in our garage. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but right now it is the nephew and today's prank phone call. What ignorance are you bringing to us today, nephew?
This is what you think. This is what you think right here. Okay, I ain't no beating around the bush with mine. This is what you think. All right, dreaming of your wife.
Oh,
dreaming of your wife. Oh my God. I'm gonna say it one more time. Dreaming of your wife.
Oh, you didn't have to say
All
that.
Right. It's Friday, Shirley.
Again.
It's Friday. All right. Dreaming of your wife.
Stupid.
Dreaming of your wife.
Stop saying that.
Well, is it the way I say it? If I just say,
Yes.
dreaming of your wife, dreaming of your wife. But when you
There
say
you go.
dreaming
Oh,
of your
goodness.
wife.
It makes it too real when you say it like
Come on,
that.
cat dog, before I fall asleep and just go back into it again. Dreaming of your wife. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Winston.
This Winston.
Hey, Winston, how you doing, man? This is Kevin, man. I actually I work with your wife, Renee.
Man.
Yeah, we met a couple times, man, at the job. I think you might have been taking her to lunch or something. But I work like on the floor above her.
Hey, what's up, dude?
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. You all right? What's up?
Yeah. I wanted to reach out to you, man, and I had something personal I wanted to holler at you about, you know?
Personal?
Yeah.
What personal like what, dude?
Well,
Who is this?
my name is Kevin. Like I say, I work on the 7th floor. Your wife is on the 6th, but we met a couple times.
Right. I know you said that, but I'm trying to picture your face. What's up, though, dog? I mean, what's up?
Okay, yeah. How's you and Renee's relationship going, man?
What?
How's y'all's relationship going?
What they got to do with you, dude?
I mean, y'all. I'm just. Y'all been getting along?
Hey, man, me and Renee fine. But what they got? What? Hold on. You say you want to talk to me about something personal. You got something personal about my wife?
Well,
something personal about like what?
What I wanted to tell you, man, is that for some reason, man, I've been having off and on, man. Every other day, I've been having these dreams at night.
Please, dream like what, dude?
Well, every one of these dreams, man, Renee be in them.
Really? Oh, so you work with my wife, right? And you calling my phone telling me you haven't dreamed about my wife?
Well, just
why you dreaming about my wife?
Well, it's.
Don't worry about it. What, you at work right now?
No, I'm not at work right now. But
no, ain't no but nothing. Let me tell you something. Don't be calling me talking about you finna have a dream about my wife. What's going on with you and my wife? What's your name, Kevin? I tell you what, I'm on my way up there right to hell now.
No, man, I'm not at the job. I'm not at the job.
Where you at? Let's get off the phone. Why don't you walk? Let's talk face to face. You
okay,
man enough to call on
my house right
now. How you
now.
get my number? How you get my number? Answer my question.
No, I asked one of the guys at the job for your number, man, because I wanted to be man to man and just talk to you, you know.
So y'all sitting there having a conversation about my wife on the job. Okay. You know what? It's all good. This your number on my call ID right now? Let me call you right back.
No. Hold on. This is what I'm trying to say.
Hell no, I'm not gonna hold on. You calling my phone? Talking about you having dreams about my wife?
Well, man, I'm just trying to be real with you. And that's why I wanted to see.
And I appreciate that. I'm gonna be real with you too. I'm gonna come whoop your.
But I just want to see how y'all relationship is going, man.
Hey, man, say what you gotta say, dude.
Okay, because see, dog, if these dreams keep happening, it must be fate, man. It must be that me and her are meant for each other.
I don't know what you smoke. I don't know who the hell you are, but I promise you this: when I get off my job today, I'm coming to whoop your. And if I find out that you the one that's been calling my house and hanging up, you ain't got. Matter of fact, I tell you what, don't even worry. Don't
okay.
Worry about it.
Look. Let me ask you this, man. Why is she in all my dreams, man? Why is she there?
Man, I don't know what the hell you dream about my wife for. Probably because you're sitting lusting after my wife. What kind of dude is you, man? That's what y'all doing that job yesterday, looking at my wife every day? What kind of work you do? Huh? You told me you work on the floor above her. Is that why she can't meet me for lunch?
No, it ain't. No, I'm in the accounting department, man. No, I don't know nothing.
Well, you finna be in the book department in about 5 more minutes.
Man, don't you understand that it's got to be fate if she keeps showing up?
You know what? Hold on. What the is your last name, dude? I got your number. You say you work on the 7th floor or the 2nd floor? What floor you work on?
I work on the 7th floor. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
You ain't got something to do with it. What's your last name?
My last name is But why is she showing up in my dream? Why is she kissing me in my dreams, man?
Let me tell you something. I don't know what the hell kind of dreams your is having, but when I beat your you gonna swear to God you gonna have one of them Martin Luther King dreams. You understand me? When I get to your job tomorrow morning, I don't give a who do you call. Let's believe I'm gonna be outside waiting for you.
Okay, and why is Renee making love to me, man, in these dreams? It's just passionate, man. Renee love me and I love her, man.
Let's stop calling my wife's name. Calling my wife's name.
But what you want me to call?
Do you know me? You say you know me, right? So you know who I am, right?
I met you a couple times, man.
You know what? I'm calling Renee when I get off this phone with you. Who gave you my number? Who gave you my number?
You so violent, I don't even want to tell you the dude that gave me the number.
You man enough to tell me that you having a dream, sleeping and kissing on my wife? Tell me they gave you my number.
Why is your wife kissing me back in my dream? Why is she kissing me?
You having a dream about my wife, and I'm finna call her. She'll get off the phone with you. Believe that. You have anything else you want to say to me?
Okay, so what I'm supposed to do when I'm asleep and she show up? I'm supposed to just wake up?
I don't give a what you do. You can yourself all I care. I'm finna call you on a three-way with Renee. I want you to tell me that with her on the phone.
Hey, man, I don't even want to go through that. I thought we could call and talk reasonable like men, dog.
We don't talk like men. Why don't you come see me face to face right now? You calling on the phone? Come see me right now. Come see me right the hell now. Where you at? I'll come see you. You ain't got to waste your gas.
Man,
come see you.
I don't want to do it, man. I'm finna take some sleeping pills so I can get back to my dream.
You finna take this whoop is what you about to take. I got everything I need to know. I will be on the 7th floor tomorrow waiting for you. I got a special delivery for your. You understand me? Nah.
Well, let me call her first.
Bobby.
Hey, I'll call Renee because me.
Don't you call her? How the hell you get her number anyway? How you get my wife's number? Answer me that.
Renee called me, man.
She called you? Okay. Hold on. My wife called you? So you gonna tell me about? Okay.
Well, let me say this though to you. Once your wife called me and she wanted me to call you.
So my wife told you to call me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But listen to me, Winston.
But what? What the man? My wife don't call no.
She wanted me to call you. I'm Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Y'all wrong for that, dog. Y'all wrong for that, dog. You know, dog, you wrong for that, dog. Let me tell you something. To go to the job, beat the hell out of whoever came in. I'm hot as hell. Dog, you wrong. Oh, man. You wrong for that, dude. You wrong. You know you wrong, dude. You wrong.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I got one more thing to ask you, Winston. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Dog, you already know what the business is. Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, player.
Baddest show in the land, baby. Most ignorant person on the show, Nephew Tommy, baby.
Yeah.
Later tonight, gonna be stupid and ignorant, Columbia, South Carolina, baby. You don't beat that. You can't buy this ignorance, man. You can't buy it. It's one of the greatest gifts I got. It's me.
It's a blessing.
What?
Buy it.
And it's not in disguise. It's up front. It's a blessing.
Glad you like it because I showed
I wear stupid well.
What'd you say, Steve?
Glad you like it because I sure don't want it.
Said you can't buy it.
Whoa, hold on. You don't want to be me.
Why you look up like that? Take your glasses off.
Take your glasses off.
Could not be more clear about that statement.
All right. Look at the time. We got to get out of here. Coming up next, it's today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is my neighbor's T-shirt in our garage. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, this one could be yours. Mm-hmm.
It could be. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject, my neighbor's T-shirt in our garage. Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 44-year-old married woman, and my husband broke his leg in several places in a bad car crash. He's been off his feet for 3 months, and I set him up in our downstairs bedroom. He owns a car wash and has always been very active, so when he couldn't go to work or do anything around the house, he went through a bout of depression. The medication made him sleep a lot, and I felt really bad for him. Now that he's up and back on his feet, he's got a bad attitude, and the smallest things set him off, and all we do is argue. He was in the garage yesterday putting out trash, and he saw a man's T-shirt behind the garbage can. I had no idea whose shirt it was because he often takes my old T-shirts and his old T-shirts to the car wash to use as rags. I didn't even think that it could be our neighbor's shirt, but it was. When my husband was down and out, our next door neighbors came to my aid. They're a very Christian couple and sweet as can be. The husband helped me with putting out the trash, and he helped with keeping the yard up. The wife made a couple of meals for us, and she did a few grocery store runs for me. I owe them the world for their help, but my husband has been very disrespectful because he found the neighbor's T-shirt. I told my husband that the man probably took the shirt off while he was helping us because it was really hot, or he meant to throw the shirt away because it was too soiled. My husband thinks I was sneaking around with this much older, overweight man next door. It's so embarrassing, and I can't stand the way he's treating them. I can't apologize enough to the neighbors. How do I get my crazy husband to stop tripping? Well, if I were you, I would just stop entertaining this foolishness. I would just stop. I wouldn't even pay attention to it. Your husband knows better. He knows the T-shirt was there just for the reason you said. Either your neighbor meant to throw it away when he was over there helping, or he took the shirt off because it was too hot. It takes two people to argue, so just stop arguing with him about this. He's back up and on his feet now, thanks to you guys. So what's his problem now? He's ungrateful. I think that's what it is. He's just ungrateful. And that's a character flaw. I mean, the people went out of their way to help him and you while he was down. And this is the thanks that you all get. I say, let him know. Sit him down. Let him know that he can stay stuck on stupid if he wants to, but you want no part of his bad behavior. When he brings it up again, ignore him. Remind him that just life is too short to be arguing over this dumb stuff. He should be thanking you. He should be loving you right now, but for how well you took care of him during those 3 months. He should be glad to be alive after that horrible car accident and treating the neighbors with kindness and respect as well. This is crazy, and you're right. Your husband is crazy. Hopefully he'll get it together. Maybe it's the meds. Maybe is he still on the meds?
No.
Maybe it's the meds. Check that out. Anyway, I'm done. Steve?
Yeah, that ain't it, Shirley. I got you, baby. Don't worry about it. Beautiful response. I love the way you handled it and everything. It made a lot of sense, everything you were saying. This is a man issue. Let me go and take it from here. Here, I got some little insight on this. I know this story all too well right here. I've seen this movie before. I know how it ended. Now, I'm going to guide you through this letter, and I'm going to tell you what it is. I know y'all always think I'm always talking about this here, but I know what I'm talking about when it comes to men. This is a man issue. 44-year-old lady, husband broke his leg in several places.
Really?
In a car crash. He been off his feet for 3 months. All this is key information. You set him up in the downstairs bedroom. Now, he had a car wash, and he's always been very active, but when he couldn't go to work or do anything around the house, he went through a bout of depression. Medication made him sleep a lot. I really felt bad for him. Now he's up and back on his feet, but he's got a bad attitude, and the smallest things set him off, and all we do is argue. Here is the letter right here. What happened is your husband has allowed his condition to affect his attitude instead of his attitude controlling the condition. He broke his leg. He ain't lose his leg. Ain't like somebody came took it off. There are people who are amputees who have the most courage and have the best attitude of people I've seen with 2 legs. They don't stop, won't stop, can't stop. They do things that people with two legs wouldn't even dare to attempt. They out there skiing. They out there snowboarding. They out there climbing. They out there playing sports. They in leagues and everything. And your husband sat over here and broke his little leg. Now he ain't the same no more. With his punk ass. Now here's what really happened. And this where the ladies is gonna disagree.
Okay.
Sat around on his ass for 3 months, sleeping and eating. Now he fat. He done gained weight now. Now, with this new weight gain, he now got a bad attitude. Now he mad at everybody else because he broke his leg. Now he fat. He ain't what he was. Sat around 3 months of sleeping and eating. Oh, this boy done swole. Now, we'll get into the T-shirt when I come back and tell you why he's overreacting about this T-shirt. And I'm going to tell you how you should have handled the T-shirt.
All right, here comes some more lies. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up to today's Strawberry Letter. My neighbor's T-shirt is in our garage. My neighbor's T-shirt in our garage. That's coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. My neighbor's T-shirt in our garage.
Well, here we go. This 44-year-old woman is married to this man that had a car wash, always been very active, but he got in a car accident and he broke his leg in 3 places. Now, he wasn't active anymore for 3 months. He been sitting around eating. The meds got him sleepy all the time, eating and sleeping and sitting around doing nothing. Calorie count is high. Taters, just sitting up there with gravy in a cup with a straw in it. Just gravy and beverage.
He can't chew.
Fat ass just sitting up just picking up weight. You felt bad for him. Now he back on his feet. He got a bad attitude. Smallest thing set him off, and all we do is argue. He ain't what he was. He done let the condition of the breakage affect his attitude instead of letting his attitude affect the condition of the break. He didn't have to change. He changed on his own. Now he in the garage the other day putting out the trash. Here the problem. He saw a man's T-shirt behind the garbage can. I had no idea whose shirt it was because he often takes our old T-shirts up to the car wash, use them as rags. Right there. You had no idea who the T-shirt was. I didn't even think it could be our neighbor's T-shirt. Okay? But it was. What you mean, but it was? You had no idea it could be a neighbor's T-shirt, but it was. How? Who brought it up? Who suggested that this is the neighbor's T-shirt? Shut your damn mouth. Stupid.
So she shouldn't have said anything?
About what? She already said she has no idea who the T-shirt was because he often take the T-shirts to the car wash. I didn't even think it could be our neighbor's shirt, but it was. What the hell you mean, but it was? Stick to your story. You don't know nothing about the damn T-shirt. What is wrong with y'all? You didn't even have to lie. You could have just stuck to your damn story. When my husband was down and out, our next door neighbor came to my aid. This ain't looking good. They are very Christian couple, sweet as can be. Christians have affairs. The husband helped me by putting out the trash, and he helped keeping the yard up. And the wife made a couple meals for us. She did a grocery store run for me. I owe them the world for that. Why are they always helping you cook and running the stove for you and taking trash out? What happened to your lady?
She can't do everything.
What was she doing? Fat boy was in here asleep. He can't go nowhere. It ain't like he had to sit there and pee on himself. What is she doing?
Oh, God.
He broke his leg. He ain't got bowel trouble.
She did not have sex with that man.
I didn't know. I know she didn't. I know she didn't. But shut your mouth. You don't know whose T-shirt it is. Why you talking about? Yeah, it is his. I owe them the world for helping, but my husband been very disrespectful because he found out the neighbor's T-shirt, but he disrespectful to you, though. See, I told my husband that the man probably took the shirt off while he was helping. What did you just say? You told your husband that the man probably took the shirt off while he was helping us because it was really hot. What the hell you taking your shirt off for? Hell no. You just said you didn't know whose T-shirt it was. Now you creating scenarios and stories for his dumb ass to latch on to. Now he done took his shirt off because it's too hot. It ain't that damn hot. He meant to throw the show away, but it was too soft. My husband think I was sneaking around with this much older, overweight man next door. And you know why he was thinking you might be messing around with the much older, overweight man next door? Because you're still messing around with his now much overweight ass. Because he done set up in here and beating ding-dongs and chips for 3 months with his little broke his leg. He broke his leg so damn what? But all you had to do was shut your mouth. Here you are creating scenarios. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He probably took his shirt off, helping me because he got hot. What old fat Christian you know do that?
Are you for real?
Deacon Patterson used to work every week on the building for him. He never took his shirt off.
But that's
Put steps down to the basement of the church. They never took his shirt off. How the hell? We didn't have air conditioning in the church.
Why are we talking about Deacon Patterson?
It's so embarrassing that I can't stand the way he treating them. I can't apologize enough for that. How can I get my crazy husband to stop tripping? Your husband's stupid. He mad at himself because he was in a car accident. Now he want everybody to feel sorry for him. Should have stuck to your story. There is no solution for this. Except now you have learned a lesson. Quit running your damn mouth.
Yeah, ignore him.
The story is, I don't know whose shirt it is. Don't be in there talking about, no, he probably took it off when he got hot. That's stupid. You just putting bullets in the gun.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Lord,
It's time
why y'all run y'all mouth?
for you to leave your comments on today's letter on Instagram.
Shut
at
up.
Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast.
Your damn mouth.
On demand, okay? So she should have just been quiet, huh? Coming up next, it is our poet laureate. He's going to switch hats now. He's going to do our sports. Coming up, I'm talking about the one and only Junior with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Thank you, Shirley. Okay, today Brittany Griner's trial starts in Russia today.
Yeah.
She could be facing up to 10 years if she's convicted. What? Oh, man. But I know one thing, though. Roy Jones Jr., man. Roy Jones Jr. is using his Russian connections to help Brittany Griner. So
good.
We'll see what happens. You know, that's something we want to keep an eye on, man. We are BG.org. Make sure you sign the petition to get her home. So we are BG.org.
Come on, government, the federal government.
Come
on now. Get her home.
Let her get to this far and even have to do that. I mean, it's 10 years. That's a lot for just what the crime is. That time don't fit, man. 10 years. But that's their country.
She's a prisoner of war.
Yeah, she's prisoner.
All this is about.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, so. Also, James Harden, man. James Harden has opted out of his contract for $47 million. $47 million with the $47 million. Wait a minute, Tommy. I'm going to tell you. He opted out his contract for $47 million with the Philadelphia 76ers. So he can do a new deal with the 76ers, make less money, so they can try to build a more competitive team. I just had a question for the fellas out here. Okay. Would you be opting out? Do you ever opt out to help the show that you own? Would you opt out, take a lower pay cut, Tommy? Would you
look at our faces.
Yeah. Would you take less money to help Family Feud do a better show?
I am the better show. Let's be clear about that.
That's right, Steve.
I'm not playing these reindeer games with y'all. Y'all don't take that rabbit ass excuse to somebody else. You want to build a better show, use some more of your money.
Yeah.
Yes,
and you can start with building it with the boy, let me tell you something. You can start building it with the person that gave you the money to pass out to everybody. That's why everybody over there living good. I wish I would. Opt my ass.
Ooh, you pushed the button when you asked that
You ain't gonna break my
question,
soul, right, Steve?
And I'm in the middle of something too right now. Boy, don't.
Okay. All right, man.
Moving on, Junior.
Moving on. I don't know if y'all saw the feud between Draymond Green and Kendrick Perkins. It got real personal because of a statement that Draymond Green made on his podcast. And he just said, hey, man, you a coon. He said, you went from enforcer to a coon. And boy, Draymond Green didn't know that Kendrick Perkins was going to respond like that.
Well, but he was out of line for that. And listen, man, y'all be talking about people, man. Y'all don't know who these people really are.
Yeah.
And you can take that coon comment and go on somewhere with that, because ain't nobody finna play that game with you.
None.
I bet you won't say it to his face. I bet y'all with all this podcast talk. I bet all this stuff you be saying on this podcast, you ain't gonna say it to their face. Bet you.
All right, Junior, thank you. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at the top of the hour right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Kevin Ford has worked as a cook and a cashier at Burger King in the Las Vegas airport for 27 years without missing a single day of work. I'm sure you guys have seen this guy. It's gone viral on social media. On his 27th,
How long?
27 years, not missed one day of work.
At
That's a
McDonald's?
loyal employee right there.
Burger King.
At Burger King.
Burger King. Mm-hmm.
What is his position?
He's a cook and a cashier.
You worked at Burger King, huh? How many days you missed?
I only worked at 2.5 weeks.
That was it?
Yeah, they robbed it on. They still got robbed after they robbed it. I wasn't going back down there. Because on the way out, the dude said, I'll be back. I said, I won't be here, clearly. I dropped my last fry.
Well, let me tell you what happened.
I'm went on in there and made me a double whopper and went on home.
With cheese, thank you. And let me tell you what happened to Kevin. Steve, on his 27th anniversary of working there, Kevin's employer gave him a goodie bag. Now, this goodie bag was filled with a Starbucks cup, a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups, 2 rolls of Lifesavers, a single movie pass, and then a lanyard. A co-worker posted the video of Ford with the items on the video, and of course, and it went viral on TikTok, okay? Commenters demanded that he receive more for his long, unwavering service. His daughter later created a GoFundMe page to show her own appreciation for her dad in hopes of raising $200, just $200 for a plane ticket so Ford can come and visit her and her 3 children. Instead of $200, the GoFundMe page has raised over $200,000. Ford's story... Yeah. Ford's story garnered national attention, and he was invited to the Today Show to be reunited with his daughter and 3 grandchildren on the show.
Oh,
I mean,
Who gave him the goodie bag, though? Who gave him the
his
goodie
employer. Yeah.
Well,
Burger King is not.
Co-workers.
Yeah. I don't know what Burger King gave him, but they didn't give him that. Yes, Steve. Yes.
That's not employer, then. That's his co-workers.
We can quit
It's the
talking about
manager.
employer, co-worker. We can stop using these terms because
Why?
this $200,000 is my last day down at that damn McDonald's.
It's Burger King.
Burger King.
It's my last day at the Burger King, the Wendy's, the McDonald's, and the Chick-fil-A.
Put them all in there.
My ass is out the fast food business. I'm finna take that $200,000, and right after I see y'all, I got a plan.
Okay. Yeah. Get a plan. That's right.
We finna
Yeah,
open up
over
a business. I'm gonna
200,000?
teach people how to fry food or something.
Yeah.
We not going back down here putting on this little polyester uniform with this paper cap. No damn.
27 years, Steve.
No more.
Never
Fry,
missed
cooking,
one
and
day.
cashier. What?
Yeah.
200,000.
Yeah. Never missed
He's a
one day
great
of work.
guy.
in
He's a
27
great
years.
employee,
Great
man.
guy.
He
Right.
locks
Loyal.
in.
Loyal.
He locks in, though, baby. I
Yeah.
got to see. There's no way I'm going to work that 27. I'm going to get fired. There's no way.
We know.
There's no
You
way.
get the 200,000 though. That's your first day of missing work. Is that right? That's what you're saying.
Well, he
No,
retired,
I'm
so
not
he's
missing
done.
work. I don't work there anymore. I'm not missing. I'm not missing. I'm not coming. This is a difference, man. I'm not missing anymore. Matter of fact, you can take me, you can wipe me from your memory. I'm not missing. I never existed.
Yeah. But talking about loyal.
Loyal. I'm not. There's no way I could work at a McDonald's.
Dedication.
Burger King for 27 years without stealing.
Are you going to
a Whopper? What are you
27 years, I got a
Chicken
fry
fry?
at my house. I got one of them flame broilers at my house. Dog, I got a drive-through window in my driveway. I got Burger King sign outside in the driveway. Dog, I done been and opened up meal company.
Have it your way.
Have it your way.
All right.
Stevie Burgers, ladies and gentlemen. Stevie Burgers.
All right, coming up in 20
Selling
minutes.
out my house.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If your favorite part of vacation is getting on the plane, you're in luck. All right, engineers right now are working on what they call a flying hotel that will allow you to spend your whole vacation midair. Now, have you heard of this, Steve? Have you heard of anything like this?
They already got that, but go ahead.
See, I knew it. All right, a detailed mock-up shows a massive multi-level plane that could hold over 5,000 people and stay in the air for days, weeks, or even years at a time. The proposed is called a Sky Cruise. It hopes to have luxuries like several swimming pools, restaurants, and a shopping mall. It will be a nuclear-powered plane, so it won't need pilots, and it will be run entirely by computers. So, my question to you is, would you do this? Would you like to be 30,000 miles in the air for about a week?
Yeah,
30,000 feet in the air for about a week. And you say they already have it, Steve.
That's going to be hard on an airplane. I don't know how they're going to pull that off because the cabin pressure is not really good for you for that long. Those long flights, you do a lot of swelling in cabin pressure like that. I don't know how you're going to wear your compression socks at the swimming pool.
I'm gonna stick with the Bahamas.
They already
Not
hard
sexy.
to get off.
Not
You
sexy.
let it. They already hard to get on and off. You get them wet, you're going to have to cut them off. And I'm not going to be on a plane with no 5,000 damn people, though.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. This is the 4th of July Cookout edition, okay? So would you rather charcoal grill or gas grill?
Oh,
Wood.
come on.
Yeah.
Now one of them.
Come on.
Charcoal.
I use lump charcoal, which is actually
go.
wood.
Uh-huh.
I haven't used briskets in years.
Why is she asking the cooking question?
She
Why
don't
is
even know
she
what
the
we
one?
talking about, Tommy.
You got an attitude.
Tommy, she don't even know what we talking about.
So mean, because
She
I asked
said-
the Would You Rather
Tommy,
question.
Tommy, she don't even know
period.
what she asked.
I do.
Trying to put out
I
there
know
with
what
confidence.
charcoal is. All right.
Charcoal or gas? How do you
Shut up. Okay. Beef
Gotta
ribs
go
or
dirty.
pork ribs? Would you rather beef ribs or pork ribs? More food,
pork
Tommy.
Pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
And pork, and when you put it on open fire and you expose them to lump charcoal with wood chips, is no longer pork anyway.
It's just what is
What
it?
is it?
What is it?
It becomes a new meat. It's called barbecue.
Now,
Say that all the time.
It's a whole new meat.
Saying
I'm telling you.
B-O-B-B-Y, like Bobby
I'm
Brown.
Bobby, B-O-B-B-Y, barbecue. It's a whole new meat. It ain't even pork no more, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I don't really care for pork at all.
Uh-huh.
But when I'm eating baby backs, I'm telling you, it go down just like beef.
All right. This is the Would You Rather 4th of July Cookout edition. Flats or drums when it comes to chicken wings? You like the flats or you like the drumsticks? Which one?
Flats.
you don't do that on the 4th. You cook the whole damn wing. You don't break that up like that. See, you got two different. You got
He's
your
mad.
holidays mixed up. That's Super Bowl you talking about with flats and drumette. This is the 4th. You cook the whole
I like
wing.
flats, period.
Yeah, he is telling the truth.
Oh, he is. I like flats. I don't care what holiday it is. All right. Would you rather dry rub or lots of barbecue sauce?
You don't need sauce.
Cause my rub is off the chain. Now, if you're going to do a sauce, Jen Ira, JenIra.com. The hands down best barbecue sauce in the world in a bottle. JenIra.com barbecue sauce. Order the mild, the medium, and the hot, and Lord have mercy, prepare yourself for the best barbecue you've ever had. I'm telling you right now.
To get an endorsement.
It's better than Williams Brothers. And I thought that was better
All right,
than
one
Sweet
last
Baby
one.
Ray's.
One last one. Spades or dominoes? Spades or dominoes?
Oh, either one, you can get hurt.
Babe.
Oh, you got to go spades because more black people play spades.
When the ladies play more. But there's some lady dominoes now. There's some lady dominoes.
Beat
All
your
right.
ass.
We'll be back in 49 minutes after the hour to close out the show and our last break of the day right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Friday. Before we get out of here, Steve, and before we get to you, we want to say happy birthday to Megan Taylor. Okay, her name is Megan Taylor. She is our digital content producer. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely young woman, beautiful young woman, and we just adore her.
We do.
Very
Happy
capable.
birthday, Megs.
Does
We
such a
love you,
great
girl.
job. Yes, happy
Yes.
birthday, Megan. We love
She's
you,
a
girl.
bad girl. She's beautiful. Love her, love her, love her. She's a boss in radio as
Yes,
well.
she is.
Yeah. So
Yes,
shout out to
she
Megs.
is. All right. So, Steve, this is the 4th of July. Barbecues. We just got to finish talking about barbecues and all that. Off the air, we were talking about barbecue sauce and everything. I was thinking, your top 5 dancers. We talk about music a lot on this show. You love Earth, Wind, Fire. Your top 5 dancers. We'll start with James Brown, entertainment. James Brown.
Oh,
top
dancers?
5 dancers in the entertainment industry. Top 5.
When you look at footage, or who could really get it, that damn James Brown was not a joke, man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
James Brown was not a joke. Everything you see, that man was doing it. His footwork, the speed, the flexibility, the splits, all of that. James Brown.
Okay.
The second baddest I've ever seen is Michael Jackson.
Come on
Okay.
here.
Hands
Yeah.
down.
Yes, sir.
That boy
Yeah.
did stuff they are still copying. I'm doing the top 5 dancers I've seen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is
You're
getting,
not gonna believe this one right here,
getting tricky now.
but
Ooh.
that damn Chris Brown
Oh yeah. Okay.
we can
All
believe
right.
is no
Yeah.
joke.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I
So far-
watched this cat right here. He is phenomenally no joke.
Yeah.
He is so
Yeah. He
talented.
defies gravity with his moves. You're right.
That
I
boy
just
right there.
listened to his
Now
album.
it's getting sticky
Yes, it is.
and it's getting
Number-
tricky up in here.
Okay. Number
But I'm
4.
gonna tell you who I've seen, who
Okay.
I've really enjoyed dancing over the years and performing.
Okay.
Okay.
Usher
Oh yes.
Usher
Uh-huh.
is a bad boy, man.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
That dude right there, I've seen him in concert too many times. He's just a bad boy.
Okay, that's number 4. Okay.
This one is gonna be tricky.
Okay.
You say that about
I wasn't ready for this question. I have
know.
not given
Just
it a
threw it
lot
out
of thought. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving out somebody I deeply care about.
Uh-huh.
yes.
But in their prime, when all bets was off,
Okay.
that damn Hammer,
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
MC
Oh yes.
Hammer, was letting them have it. I'm
That's a
talking
great
about
list.
full-blown energy. I would be exhausted watching him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great
Start
list.
to
Tight right across the stage,
Yeah.
running man,
Yeah.
shoulders, all that.
Hammer. I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That's a-
know
that's a
I
great
left
list.
somebody out, but that's it. Any more questions?
You left out Bruno Mars. To me.
He is not in the top 5, sir.
For dancing? Not
Singing and
say-
artist, I love that boy.
Yeah, he's a great
I'll
entertainer.
take
but,
him
yeah.
over. Some people.
Dancing,
but
no.
you ain't finna out dance none of them people I just named.
I would say Beyonce. As far as dancing.
Yeah, see, I can't
A
throw
woman.
a woman in here because her dancing is too much. It's too much. I can't focus on the dance.
Just the dancing.
Yeah, see, I don't. When she dancing, I don't see dance moves. So I can't do that. I can't do that. I
So
don't
you
even
got
see-
James
she probably
Brown.
doing some incredible moves. I ain't seen them.
You got James
You
Brown,
hard
Michael
to-
Jackson, Chris
It's hard
Brown.
to look at the dance moves when you looking at what else moving. Dance moves and what make it move can't be in the mix. Next
I mean,
question.
if we're talking wonen, Janet Jackson has to be up there too. now.
Exactly.
That's
Come on.
exactly why we're not talking women.
That's why you never put them on.
And I can't put them on the list. Because I care too much about Janet Jackson.
Okay. And Sierra.
Oh,
Sierra.
Sierra. That's
See,
right.
Now,
come on,
now
let's
the
go.
list
Next
is getting
question.
crazy.
Okay.
Next
Give him another
question.
question.
The 4th of
Come on,
July
Junior.
weekend, then, 'cause 4th of July, it could be music being played all weekend long. Songs that really gonna make your barbecue, you got to have playing at 4th of July.
Maze.
Playlist.
Yeah, yeah.
Maze is on
Yeah.
the playlist.
Okay.
You got to have Maze. Earth, Wind, and Fire is on the playlist.
For sure. For sure.
I'm going to tell you somebody I love barbecuing too. K-E-M. That damn Kim.
Yeah.
Kim is on my playlist, man, when
Yes.
I'm barbecuing. I think about the day I got around,
Yeah.
around your finger.
And flipping food.
That's my favorite song. I saw Kim at Bishop Jake's birthday party. I said, man, your favorite, one of his favorite songs from me. Pray
Yeah.
me. He opened the song with no intro. He got right to what he need. Pray for me. I'm in trouble.
Shout out to Kim. We love us some Kim.
Man. Yes, we do, man.
Yeah. So, man, y'all have a great weekend, man. All right? Y'all
Have a
stay
safe-
safe out there.
Yeah.
Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. But please be safe. Don't do nothing that you don't normally do. Okay? Weed and alcohol is an ugly combination. Just remember that. Weed and alcohol is an ugly combination.
Let them know, Steve.
Do one or the other and go sit your ass down.
Bye. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.